to give it.
Get it 365. Gotta get it, I need to steady it. No one give it all. How we live, 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 how we live. But they just love it, how we live, 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 and they don't love it.
And welcome everyone to sports. It's the East All-Stars and the Chicago Bulls.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And here are the East All-Stars now. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Lowry out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Paul George, and it's James in at the 5 spot. Here's Pippen after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Pippen kicks to Kukoc, and stolen by James. Lowry has the open look. From outside, off the mark. East All-Stars on defense, and stolen by LeBron. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got it, the fast break chance. Offensive rebound. A shot by LeBron, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. So he can't get either to fall. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Anthony. No good off the front iron.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Anthony drives in. Again, the miss by Anthony.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. George against Kukoc. Pass to James. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. With the finger roll, but graceful finish from Scottie Pippen.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. That's his first personal foul.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by LeBron.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And George, here we go. Can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Anthony.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Nobody near George. That doesn't go either for George.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of...
To be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Pippen. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Lowry. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Longley's checked in for Kukoc. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And Kerr's subbed in for Harper. Here is Lowry. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. And Drummond kicks to Butler. Drummond a screen. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Sinks the triple.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it'll dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Here's Jordan. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jordan's got his second bucket.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
The drive by Lowry. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Getting out in the open floor and exploiting his team's speed is an area of concentration for him. He said that as soon as we get a rebound, we want to get it to our guards, get off to the races, and we want this basically to come down to a track meet. Sounds like we should be in for a wild ride, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Longley. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. Pippen's checked in for Bushler. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Isaiah Thomas is checked in for the East. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Thomas. That is good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Harper against Thomas. Right side, Harper. The shot is off. Excellent D from Thomas. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Kukoc. Kukoc against Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Jordan with the bucket.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
DeRozan passes to Bosch with the fadeaway and misses it off the right side of the rim. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Off with the layup.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Longley is out there with Wennington. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Kerr. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And then for the East All-Stars, James comes in for Andre Drummond. And Carmelo Anthony's subbed in for Butler. Bulls trail by 7. Kerr with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Millsap with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's James, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now here's Jordan, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one.
Whoa.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Shoots from 14. Wall's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. 9-point game. Kerr. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Bulls making a change here. Simpkins checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Wade, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
The drive by Jordan. Here's Longley. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Bulls trail by 8. Got a piece of it. Jordan at the elbow. Simpkins passes to Jordan. And here's Longley. Back to Jordan.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for the East. George is checked in for Anthony. James in the post. Covered by Longley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars. Chicago with the ball. Kerr with it. George picks him up. Kerr dishes to Rodman. Longley down low. Working on James. Longley passes to Jordan. Good. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Jordan's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? Wade on the wing. There's a good screen. Millsap sets the pick for George. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And Steve Kerr, true from outside.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
It's a close game here in Chicago. And the East All-Stars call time here.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
So for the Bulls, Kukoc, he's checked in for Longley. Pippen comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in for Kerr. A big group substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for James. Wash comes in for Paul Millsap. Butler, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. Harper the pass to Simpkins. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Harper kicks to Kukoc. Ring shot on the way. No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Butler missing. Down low. Deflects the pass. Harper dishes to Pippen. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. Wennington, he's checked in for Simpkins.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
The three from Bosch. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. It's Pippen on the wing. And stolen by Drummond. And Butler, here we go. Missed inside. Chicago with the ball. Pippen with it. Now Thomas defending. And again, Chicago. No good. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Outside Pippen. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Pippen.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Butler goes in. Thomas against Harper. Outside for George. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now an 8-point East All-Star lead.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Right side, Pippen. There's the pass to Wennington. Stolen by Bosch. Harper against Thomas. George, that's a 2-pointer. Rodman with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so we wrap up the first half. East All-Stars ahead, up by 8. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Jordan having a terrific game. 16 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Paul George. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Lowry in at the 1. The drive by Anthony. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Left side, Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And that's now 20 points for Jordan. Kicks it to Wade. With his first shot attempt. And it's Harper with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wasted no time on that one. Pippen's got 5 now.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Wade. Another miss by Wade.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Lowry kicks to Wade. Back to Lowry. Here's Anthony. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 7.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter. They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Hartford. And a switch here also for the East. DeRozan's checked in, and there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Bulls have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. Longley no good on the free throw. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Pippen. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Here's Wade. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Rodman.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Chicago making a switch here. Simpkins checked in. The East also changing it up. Millsap comes in for Dwayne Wade. And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Anthony. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Anthony's got 4 this quarter. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Longley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan the pass to Longley. Jordan the screen. Longley down low. James covering. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here are the East All-Stars. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Wall dishes to Millsap. Out to DeRozan. Plenty of space. Count that one. DeRozan's got 5. Here's Jordan. 22 points for him. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's Millsap. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Jordan with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. It's Pippen on the wing. Fires it up. Excellent D there from Anthony. Pippen's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. And the rejection by Pippen. And here's the fast break. Here's Longley. Beautiful dish. The layup goes down.
Boy, the fast break has really been good to them here, and they're clicking in transition.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 scores have come from fast break opportunities. They have made the most of their chances. And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. Chicago making some changes. Rodman, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Simpkins. And it's Harper in for Kerr. A big group substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for LeBron. Wash comes in for Anthony. Butler, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas goes in. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
He's with the ball. 6-point game. Millsap has the open look. They get it again. Drummond, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas kicks to Bosch. A stupendous finish in traffic. Bosch has got 5 now.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Jordan. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The East All-Stars up on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And here are the East All-Stars now. Rodman is out there with Wennington. Then it's Kerr. Then there's Longley. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Off the iron that time.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the basket good. And it's 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
DeRozan passes to Wade. And Kerr pulls it down. Bulls trail by 9. Outside Jordan. Here's Longley. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Lowry dishes to George. Drummond the screen. Here's the screen. DeRozan on the wing. Rodman covering. That drops.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told his guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it. And just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Tries again. Rodman, the second chance bucket after some strong work on the rebound.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Outside Lowry. Anthony with the screen on Kerr. The drive by Lowry. They get it back. Bulls trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Here's Rodman. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Anthony can't hit. So it's Chicago now. Here's Kerr. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the screen. Knocked loose. Anthony against Jordan. 6 to shoot. Anthony kicks to Wade. Misses the 3.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Kukoc, he's checked in for Longley. Pippen comes in for Wennington, and it's Harper in for Kerr.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Enough said on that one.
Rodman kicks to Jordan. The 3, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 15 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Wall passes to James. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. 8 points for LeBron.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Jordan against Wade. Jordan dishes to Kukoc. And that one's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're in front by 3. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. Got a piece of it. Jordan with it. Now Anthony defending. And they double up Jordan. Here's Kukoc. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. Kukoc hits them both. And the East All-Stars call time here. They're up by 1. 1:33 left in the game. Anthony nowhere around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 13 points for Carmelo Anthony. It's Pippen with a drive. Kukoc kicks to Pippen. Feeds to Rodman. It's Jordan on the wing. Bullseye! Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Pass to Anthony. Anthony on the wing. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Shoots from the elbow. Excellent D from Wade. 4-on-3 break. Rodman against LeBron. Kukoc with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls.
Whoa. Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
It falls.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Spread the floor and let's get to the rim. Attack immediately. We're going to extend this game.
Go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
James outside. So the East All-Stars win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.